All right, the Chargers have been linked to a couple of receivers via trade, and it just feels like, especially after that last game against Arizona, they just need a little juice, right? And it doesn't have to be the top receiver you can possibly find. Just need a little bit of juice to the offense. Feels like wide receiver could be nice if they could find that. So here's the one that I think makes the most sense, and that is Darius Slayton from the Giants. And why I say this is good is because it says even here, he wouldn't come in and be the team's wide receiver one by any means, but he's a complimentary receiver. He's a veteran dude, 6'1", good speed at 4.39. He can still play. You're just adding some depth, some competition, some newness to the offense. I think that's really what you need right now if you are a Chargers fan. By the way, if you're new, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel fully dedicated to the Chargers just to give you an outside perspective into your team. So Darius Slayton's one. The other one that really, if we want to get down to it and make something happen, is Deontay Johnson out of the Panthers. So again, it's that time of year. Trade deadline's coming up. Look at these teams that are really bad, disgruntled players, just not doing, things aren't going well. And that's who you're going to start picking out of those teams. Deontay Johnson's one of those. He went and said he's really frustrated. He said he's kind of disgruntled at this point. Said he can't play every position on the field. Wish he could make more plays, but he's like, I can't do it all. It's like, oh, perfect. That's what we need. That's what we need. So, look, it's his first season in Carolina. He's only got 30 receptions for 357 yards and 3 touchdowns. But again, it's Carolina. They can't figure out the quarterback. Nothing's good there. So that's a really good one as well. Now, so there's some options there. There's just options. Then you don't have to give up a lot to do it. Now, do you do it? Well, because come April, man, you want every single pick because you're still in that foundational building stage, and you want to build this thing for the long term. You've got the right players, you've got the right coaches, and you're just like, let's keep building on that. Because the Lions did the same thing. It was just like, that first year was brutal. They only won 3 games. Then the second year they came alive. Then the third year, so it's like it's worth it. It's worth it to just let's do it right. Let's not try to grab and reach. So that's why I think Slayton makes sense, because you don't have to give up a lot for him. Now, what I like doing is if you look at who you're going to play and kind of what's coming up, I like looking at what the Saints website had to say. So the Saints, they had some staff pick this game, and it's pretty interesting. Chargers 23, Saints 17. Said that the Chargers are going to run the ball. Saints can't stop it. Perfect. Chargers 16, Saints 14. I don't think it's going to be this low scoring. I think the Chargers are going to score actually more. But, man, when they have Spencer Rattler at QB, it's just going to be hard. It's just going to be hard for them to win. Love it. And now this guy says that the Saints are going to win. Then this guy says Chargers are going to win. So I think it's something like 4 out of the 5 Saints writers said that the Chargers are going to win. So I love seeing that, because you can't help the homer inside of you to think, man, we're all right. We're going to win this. They're even like, this isn't good. So I know the Chargers lost a game last week that was huge. It was huge because it's a winnable game against a winnable team, and you just don't get it done. Okay, fine. Time to move on. You get a Saints team that's, Alvin Kamara has got a broken hand or something. He's going to play, but he's got an ankle and a hand. So you've got options there when it's like, all right, let's beat the Saints. And now you're back. And so I guess what I was saying this, like, I know the offense is sputtering a little bit. Records maybe not exactly where we want it. The first year of the Detroit Lions, they went 0-10 to start the year. So I'm saying, while you're rebuilding, you're still winning, you're still figuring this thing out. So don't wait for the big time wins. Any win that you have a new regime is because Harbaugh and Justin Herbert have said, hey, we believe that the offense is going to improve. Okay. The defense is only allowing 14 points a game. and yet they stand at 3-3. That's the frustration right now. Is it's just kind of like, man, we got the quarterback, we got this run game coach. What's going on? Justin Herbert says you have to score in the red zone, and that's where they're struggling. They're not finding the end zone when they get into the red zone. If that gets picked up a little bit, man, this team can go on a little bit of a run. We said it last time. Win 2 or 3 of these games that you have, this 5-game stretch. You lost 1. So now you got 4. I don't want to call them cupcakes. They're not, but they're winnable, manageable games. Win 2 or 3 of those next 4. And you're right in the thick of it. So I think they're going to be just fine. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And if you're not new to the channel, you've been watching a few by now, just hit that subscribe button. It would really help us. Going for 10,000 subs on this channel, and we'll see all of you on the next one.